Did maybe the worst walkover we've ever done today. Just not happening. Just not where we wanted it to be. My only favorite thing is Dave, the woman who wanted us to meet her World War II father. Every time Dave tried to put the mic on her, she'd slap the mic back out of his arms, just out of his face, furious.
I never knew how dangerous the walkover is because she was really angry and, quite frankly, intimidating. She was slapping my arm.
The odd thing was she wanted to talk on the radio, but didn't want a microphone in front of her face.
She obviously was abused earlier in life.
Or she didn't want to talk to me. Because sometimes it seemed like
she liked us.
She was getting close to Ron's mic, but Ron needed his mic to talk to the guy, and there was already a mic on the veteran, so the only mic left was the one I had, and I was trying to just do my job. And she was like, she fucking punched me in the arm.
Yeah, she was like you were trying to abuse her by putting the mic up to her.
No wonder.
Like it was a cock.
It might be you, Dave, because remember with Henry Rollins when you tried to...
oh, yeah, Henry Rollins had to slap you away.
He practically broke my wrist, that
And then
fucker.
even today, Bob Balaban looks at me and goes, is it okay if I don't put on headphones? I go, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, no, I wasn't going to come too close to him.
Well, you're holding the headphones around his head like his fucking dad was a World War II veteran. First of all, if you're a certain age, you're a World War II veteran. It's not like you didn't get... It was a wave that swept up every young man in the country. So if you came of age in the 40s, you went to World War II.
Yeah, he didn't volunteer.
Apparently, you're not much of a hero if you live 60 years after the fact. The real heroes are dead on the beach right now.
The only thing that made him look like a World War II hero was just the hat. He was wearing a hat.
World War II.
Yeah.
60 years.
He looked a little young to me.
This is going to be like fucking running into Fez in 2058 and see he's still got his Bucks Super Bowl win hat on. At a certain point, did anything else happen in your life?
Well, his brother did get blown up at the 39 World's Fair.
That was a good story. I mean, I didn't want to tell him, but what's the difference now? He would have died of old age anyway.
Yeah, he was an old fellow. Not very talkative, though.
Let me tell you, don't worry. I had an eye on him, an eye on her. And if she would have made one more shot at you, I'd have taken her down.
Well, I could sue her. I mean, it was like aggravated assault.
You know what we could have done? Citizen's arrest.
I wish you had.
The only thing is, I've heard that term citizen's arrest my whole life. I don't know if it's even real.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen
I put it up there with Double Jeopardy, where you've heard it enough times, but you don't know if it's real.
Double Jeopardy's real. I know that one.
Let me ask you this: if a security guard grabs you and holds you until the cops get there, is that a citizen's arrest?
Yeah, I guess it would have to be because he's not a cop.
I mean, what gives the right of a security guard to hold anybody?
Yeah, it doesn't think. I mean.
I think they have to go through some school to even be a security guard. So I'm not sure if that would technically
What about a bouncer in a bar? He's always holding guys till cops get there.
It depends what it is. If the bouncer saw something across the street, if he saw a mugging and then ran and got the mugger, I think that would be a citizen arrest. But just holding a patron in a bar, I'm not sure is a citizen.
What gives you the right to hold somebody? To physically hold somebody till the cops get there?
If they've committed a crime, you can, yeah.
Yeah, you can, but you don't have the authority by law to hold anybody, right? You're not a cop. You're a guy who's working at the Gap. Right. I don't know how that works. And then why can't I hold people? I mean, I'm every bit as good as the security guard at the Gap. I have the right to be able to lock people in a room until the cops show up.
Well, the key is they have to commit crimes, though. Once they commit crimes, yes. Hence the phrase.
So if someone commits crimes, they are fair game to anybody in the store or the streets.
Or they're even fair game for rape. You can rape them if they attempt to steal something from you.
You can't have a citizen's rape.
Bronx Johnny's the security guard. You probably know about this. How are you, Johnny? By the way, great shirt. ECF&W.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. Where were you yesterday when we could have used you? Kurt Angle's in here ready to throw Fez into an ankle lock for yelling, you suck at the man.
Not yet. Technically, as a security guard, though, you're not allowed to detain anybody.
You can't hold anybody.
The rule is detect, deter, and report. That's the rule.
What's the rule? Detect. You see it.
Deter.
Stop them.
Yeah, and report.
And report. You don't do anything beyond that.
Yeah, you can't really hold them. What you're supposed to do is like semi-stall them, which is off. At Yankee Stadium, we don't really abide by that rule. We'll kick your ass.
You'll fuck them up.
Yeah.
No, you have no legal right, though, right?
No, not really.
Yeah.
So if somebody's shoplifting in a store
Yeah.
and they get caught, and they're
By
just...
somebody, just say it. If you're shoplifting in the store,
If I'm shoplifting, if I'm buying some new fat pants, for let's say,
if you've got 8 bras under that top,
and I'm going out the door, that security guard has no right to stop me, even though I'm stealing from that store.
He can like not even hold you, just like stop you for a while, like hold you at a specific spot. You're allowed to leave, but like it says that when you go in, shoplifters will be prosecuted.
Right.
So technically they have to abide by it. Actually depends your company too.
but let's suppose I go, fuck you, I'm leaving. The guy can't tackle
The
me.
guy can't touch you. The only reason a security guard is able to touch you is if you touch them first. Then you have a right to defend yourself, but you can only use equal amount of force, which is a
So
stupid
if
move.
you're shoplifting,
Yeah.
and the security guard goes, come with me, you go, fuck you, you start running.
Yeah,
Nobody
but
can
like,
do
you're not a
anything to
cop. You can't do
Forget
shit.
it. I'm gonna raid Toys R Us tomorrow. If that's the rule, I just
You're
don't-
29. Why are you still going to Toys R Us?
They have board games there. You can play board
For
games.
board gossip?
Ages 8 and up.
Cal, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Doug the Bounty Hunter, he does that citizen's arrest.
Yeah, but then the fucker ended up in jail himself like an idiot.
And that's
That
not...
was before.
But I heard a bounty hunter is a different type of thing, because you can throw that guy in the trunk, supposedly, right?
Yeah, you can. You have the right to detain somebody physically. You allowed handcuffs. Most guards don't always get
You
handcuffs.
have to have a license for that.
Yeah,
But license for what, though?
To be a bounty hunter,
Yeah.
I watch Doug all the time.
But who's sanctioning this? You have state bounty hunters,
Yeah.
federal bounty hunters?
it's state and you have state and federal. But I'm kind of going for my bounty hunter license maybe next month for state. It's good
You're going to
money.
be a bounty hunter?
Yeah, it's not bad money.
Dangerous, though.
Yeah,
How do you figure?
Shotgun. I seen Midnight Run. I'm telling you, you walk into some dark alleys, Mr. B.
I'm
you don't-
talking to a real person, not a fucking rich kid
Okay.
who grew up with daddy taking care of him until he was 29.
If you're a bounty hunter, you
I'm
never...
talking to a fucking guy who's going to do it. Not to a guy who fucking is going to call up his mom later and go like this, why do I have to go to Virginia? And then you're going to get in the back of the fucking station wagon.
I'm not going, man.
You're going.
$500 check.
What are you talking about?
My brother emailed me. He's going to send me a $500 check now to go to Virginia. Just because he doesn't want to go either. So if I don't show, he will own that show.
Here's Chris the cop. He understands this. Chris, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Ron, Fez.
How are you?
How's it going?
Good.
Well, let me put down this Philly cheesesteak. Hold on.
Fucking starving now. We ain't Philly cheesesteaks, Earl?
Unfortunately, no. We got Philly's cheesecake, though.
From when? Friday?
Yeah,
I
it's
took
still,
mine home.
still in the fridge.
You don't want that. I came in this morning. Johnny's has the cake on his lap, eating it with a fork.
What's wrong with that?
Out of the box?
I'd rather see it used. Johnny, take him home.
see, though, I cut it with the knife
No.
though. I didn't eat it bare ass out the fucking thing with a fork, bro.
Dave, shut up while we're doing stuff.
Okay.
Enjoy that cake. I took one of the cakes home. It was fucking lovely.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you very much, Stugotz. All right, Chris, what were you going to tell us?
Yeah, I was just gonna let you guys know I'm a cop in the city, and
I mean, we're a radio show.
definitely, you can do a citizen's arrest. It's basically anytime that someone who can see some kind of misdemeanor or felony offense going down, they can actually, if they can safely do it, they can detain the person, and then once we show up, we could actually perform the actual arrest procedures. But Eastside Dave is a total idiot thinking that he's going to bring someone up on charges for getting slapped.
It ain't going to happen. Now, can you tie that person up?
Can you? Well, that's the thing. Once you get involved in detaining someone, you have to make sure that it's legal. If you don't really know, like if Eastside Dave thinks that he can, grab this woman and tie her down just because she slapped him, he's opening up suit. He's opening himself up to a lot of civil liabilities because he's really.
What I will do, I will tie them up and I will cut their clothes off of them and go like this. Now who's the bad girl? Now who's the bad girl? And until she says I am, she gets no respect from me.
I don't think that's a citizen's arrest.
It's still hot.
Could I punch the woman in the arm?
Oh, you would have
back?
lost.
Well, I know, but could I tried to defend myself? Would that be legal, or would I be arrested on assault as well?
You got to prove it,
Well,
right?
Here's the thing: assault in New York State is considered any type of physical injury. So if she smacks you and you don't have a mark, or you're not bleeding, your arm's not broken, anything like that, It's just called harassment, and that's a violation. And the only thing that we could do is that if we see it happening, a police officer sees a slap, punch, kick, shove, anything like that, the best we could do is write them a ticket. But if they don't have, then they get into other sorts of things. If we could collar them, if they have warrants or they don't have an ID, you have to bring them back to the precinct to verify who they are. But you don't want to start, high-tying someone and sitting them down on the sidewalk, sitting on them, waiting for the police to show up, because then just for getting slapped, because then you're going to get.
It's best to keep on moving. No matter what you do out on the street, just keep on moving. Do not get held up in it. Thank you very much, Chris.
No problem, guys. Take care.
Talk to you later. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Like I tell you all the time, Fez, you never break stride. Never break stride.
It's so hard to keep doing that, though. I always want to stop and look.
You stop and look, what happens?
What?
Bad stuff. You want to keep moving just the way you look at a fish in an aquarium, they never stop moving. Always moving. Here's Jason. Jason, you're on Fez.
Hey, Mahabon.
Yeah.
Just calling to let you know, Ronnie, that there is a technique you can use that can't be deterred by police officers. If the woman is accosting you, you give her a kick in the cunt. The male police officers can't check that out for bodily injury or anything, so you'll get away with that.
So your thing is to always kick women in their vaginas.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah,
you.
If you.
My problem is I don't want to roll in the scuff on these shoes. That I don't want to deal with. I end up having to throw out these goddamn shoes.
Here's another thing, though. Like, a lot of people don't notice. If you fight a security guard, it's very rare you're going to do hard time for that. Like, if you fuck with an MTA worker, you actually do more time for that than you do fuck with a security guard.
Well, I put an MTA worker above a security guard.
Yeah, that's sad, though. I don't know why they do that.
How many security guards are keeping the trains moving?
Right now, I put a security guard below a pedophile. That's the way
shit.
I rank people all the time. And I have a pedophile above a security guard right now.
I'm saying, though, like, if there's a problem, let's say you're in the stadium, somebody's fuck with you, you ain't gonna go.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a cop. There's not many cops in Yankee Stadium.
Oh, you're right.
So you gotta go get a fucking guard. And shit kind of sucks. I would like to know if I got my ass kicked, the dude's gonna do time or some shit.
No.
That sucks. So.
It's just fun in a ball game. Can you think of it that way? It's just ball game fun.
Yeah.
You carry any weapons there at Yankee Stadium?
We kind of did last season, but one of the guards OD'd with the metal sticks where they fold out.
Yeah.
And, like, if he didn't like you and you'd be talking loud, instead of, like, could you please, he'd just go and whack in your fucking knee for no reason.
Wow.
So they kind of took those away.
Oh,
we have
see, you ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
They're like, we gave out these things, and all of a sudden I got 18 broken legs. All in your section. I think it's you, after a while. I'd have got rid of that guy.
No, yeah, they let him go.
But if you're a bouncer in a bar, most of the time those guys end up in court just like they were a regular guy in a fight.
Yeah, it's like every night is a bar fight for you. Because you know you're having to probably toss someone out just about every night.
Robbie, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, buddies, how you doing?
Good, pal.
Hey, I am a bail bonds agent, and I am what they call a bail runner.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if someone skips out on the bond, I can actually go into them and get them only in certain areas. I cannot enter into like a Commonwealth like Kentucky. That's the only place I cannot actually go in there and get somebody if they run.
So if you're out on bail and you're running, you're saying go to Kentucky.
Well, no, not saying go to Kentucky. I can actually go in and get you with police assistance.
I see.
If I go and just like if you bailed out on $100,000 and you went back to New York, okay, well, I would have to contact the NYPD and let them know I was in the area. This is what the warrant is. This is what you look like. I'm going after and get him. If you get any calls on this guy, it's about me.
You know what, bro? You're coming for me. Good luck. It'd be like trying to grab mist. I'm telling you right now. I'm moving in and out of this city like there's no problem at all. Hey, now let me ask you this, Robbie. Can you, if you go to the house, can you just kick the door in, or do you have to have a warrant like a regular person?
Basically, you have your picture, you have your warrant, and you go knock on the door, and you tell them you're a bail bonds agent. You have a badge, and you have to be state certified. You have to go take tests, and you have to be with a bail bonds agent, an intern for a year before you can get your license. You cannot just go out and get your license. You can't do it. It's impossible. You have to go through your correspondence courses. You got to take an insurance commission exam, and then you can apply for your license, and then you got to work for, even before you get your license, you got to be an intern for a year.
Sounds like real estate.
Well, you know, Showtime did that show. There's just tons of paperwork, too. It's like most of their life is paperwork.
Family
Oh,
bonds.
yeah, it is. But it's fun,
Barry
though.
Bonds.
I mean, you know, you get a pretty good excitement out of it, you know, going after get somebody. 9 times out of 10, they come peacefully. You know, you don't really have to do anything. But
Most of the time, they're just fuck-ups, right? They're not like, you know, you're not chasing killers.
yeah, they're like, you know, like DUI or someone forgot their court date or, you know, drug possession or something like that. And they're pretty cool because they don't want to get too screwed up because I carry a gun and I carry a taser with me.
Me too.
So if they run, I'll just tase them. That's all there is to it.
All right, there's going to be a gunfight then, brother, when you come for me. There ain't going to be a taser fight.
Yeah.
All right, Robbie, thanks for updating us there. All right, so you can do this, Fez. We would have been in the right today, particularly if that woman would have jumped bail.
Well, no. You would have needed a license.
You see me driving?
that kind of license.
First of all, who says I'm staying? I'm going to leave her like Batman. I'll fucking tie it up in a pile when the cops get there. All they'll see is the bat signal. Come after me. It'd be like trying to grab a ghost.
I wish. She deserved it. She hit me on my cowbell bruise.
Anytime the cops knock at my door, I always have the same line. You want another Waco? That's always my opening line. Because they hear the name Waco. It's just like when you're fighting with a chick, you using the word OJ. If you go, you know, now I see what OJ went through. They're like, what the fuck? This changes everything. Waco with the cops.
Because that's true. No one wants another Waco. Nobody does.
Here's Jeff. Jeff, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey guys, it's Jeff. How y'all doing?
I'm not saying right now, Jeff. Let's see how your call goes.
Criminal procedure. I'm a cop in Texas. Criminal procedure 14.01 says that any officer or person may make an arrest without a warrant if they've committed an offense of a felony or an offense against the public peace. So that would be us. We can make an arrest if any offense is committed within our view. A person can do it if it's a felony or a offense against public peace. So that would be any person in Texas.
All right, so in Texas, if somebody next door is robbing a place, you're allowed to draw down on them.
Well, you're authorized to defend your person or your place, and you're authorized to use deadly force to protect your property or other people's property.
Texas is one wild place, huh?
Yeah. I was just protecting someone else's property when I shot the guy.
Y'all take care.
See you later.
Love it down there.
Why don't you go?
I think
Why don't you move? You've got the skin for it.
I'll wear a hat. Big sombrero.
Sombrero.
Why not? I see the Mexicans on the border.
You're going to pass for a fucking Mexican.
I'm not going to try it.
Why don't you do
I can
this?
speak some Spanish, yeah.
Why don't you just put a derby on, hold a bottle of fucking whiskey, and be the town drunk wherever you go? Oh, that's the Irish.
Boston.
That's the Irish town drunk. Because that's what you are on this fucking show, the town drunk.
There's Old McDonald.
You ought to do the drinking show in here soon, since Fez fucking, let's face it,
Oh.
hit the dirt pretty easy. And I want to do a hypnosis show, too. Have you ever talked to our hypnotist?
Yeah, I talked to Don the hypnotist. He's ready to go.
Did you say talking it to?
Talked to. Did I just say? Oh, my God.
Yeah, you did.
My tongue got tied.
I want to do the first drunk hypnosis show. Let's see how that... They're hypnotized and then we get them drunk.
They're more passing out than going under.
You ready to do another hypnosis show, Fez?
Yeah, I'll do a hypnosis show.
Most of the people don't believe every time that you do one of these shows. They're going, he's acting.
The thing is with the hypnosis, when you go under and he gives you the suggestions, he's got you feeling so comfortable that the most logical thing in your mind at the time is go with his suggestions. I mean, to me, I'm a total believer in hypnosis.
It stimulates your brain in a way that's indescribable. Because when he had me smoke pot just by inhaling, I truly felt the effects of marijuana on my body.
So you can do that with almost anything. Like if you've ever had one experience and one feeling, you can recall that experience. It's in you on a cellular level. That's what's interesting about it.
Right, but it just seems like he's able... I don't know, he has certain powers that he's able to do it...
Voodoo.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, he helps you. You're actually doing it.
Right.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, but I mean, I've tried to I've tried to pretend that I was drunk and stuff before because it would save me a lot of money, and I can't do it. But then he had me drink some water, and I did feel more drunk. I don't know. I just think he's an amazing man.
Why don't you marry him?
It's Don the Hypnotist. His website is hypnotictouch.com.
I have decided that you haven't really worked out for the show, and I don't see you with us in 07, so I want you to really enjoy the rest of this year. I really do.
What are you talking about? We're having a good time. Huh?
You know who hates you? Bob Balaban.
Sure, well, I'll add him to
I'm
the
going out
Henry
to dinner
Rollins.
with him, too, later.
You're going out to eat with Bob Balaban?
Yeah, seriously. I am. I was talking to him after the interview when we were running that bad drunk bit of yours.
Man, I want to
He
go.
was totally weirded out by Perry's fucking song. Just like, who would do that? And I'm like this, I don't know. I go, I'm fucking, it's crazy. It's like he suddenly thought he had the weirdest stalker ever. Because I don't think, he doesn't see himself like a celebrity. So it's like if you just made a song about your neighbor and gave it to him. That's how Balaban felt.
He probably will be mentioning that to people later on. And then there's this song.
How about how he doesn't remember that he was on Seinfeld, like, really? Like, there was some people will bring up lines, like, this, you never saw these?
Yeah.
Those were some of the best Seinfelds ever with him.
14 years ago, I guess that's a lot of time for an actor. They probably don't remember that much.
Why not?
Because they have to memorize so much.
So he was in fucking Midnight Cowboy, one of the best films of all time. I'm walking here.
Yeah.
And he was also in Close Encounters.
Yeah, Close Encounters.
He was one of the...
he was one of the scientists. I always tell people he was kind of like the Richard Dreyfuss character in Jaws. That was Bob Balaban.
Was he the guy yelling, "What is happening"?
No, he worked with the French guy who ultimately communicated.
So he was saying, like...
He was the assistant of the French guy.
Yeah, I remember him now.
Okay. He had a beard and everything like that.
I wish I was in Close Encounters.
Wasn't that French guy, Francois Truffaut, one of the greatest,
the
directors of all time?
Whatever.
By the way, somebody else wrote to me that you were totally wrong about Newman's name being Newman in fucking JFK.
I will get it on audio for tomorrow. Because I have JFK on DVD.
Let's look it up on IMDb right now. Let's look up his fucking character's name. What's Newman's real name, Fez?
Wayne Knight.
What stupid name? Isn't that the black guy's name?
No, that's Wayne
Brady.
Wayne Brady. Thank you.
I'm gonna start to ask you questions. Johnny, you're the man. Johnny, you free tonight?
Yeah, man.
I'd love to take you out to dinner with me and Bob Balaban.
Cool.
And maybe even some of the other guys from Christopher Guest.
Oh, man, I want to go to this dinner. Take me.
Yeah, sound more like a child. That'll make me really feel like I want you to come along. I want you to sound like a 3-year-old baby. And then that'll make me feel like you'll be cool.
That gets me in.
No, that's sarcasm.
You know what was cool? Bob's timing is funny because while he's coming in, Earl's shaving him. So he sees this. He's like, yo, what's going on? Like, oh, nothing much. Just regular show stuff.
A guy getting his eyebrows shaved. That's the big fucking deal, Balaban.
Like any day he reports to a set.
All right, I don't see Wayne. This is a cast of millions. I don't have time to do this.
I have it.
What's his name in it?
His name is Numa Bertel. N-U-M-A.
Very
Bertel.
fucking close. And
Not close enough. Not Newman.
the way he says it, Oliver Stone's weird and trippy. I'm sure he said, hey, this would be funny if you say Newman.
He wasn't Newman then.
Yeah, he was.
In 91?
Seinfeld has been around, what, starting like 90,
Yeah, but it wasn't
89.
Newman was one of the later guys.
But even still, that would be even more miraculous then.
There's nothing miraculous. It's not the same name.
It is Numa.
Numa.
Numa Bertel.
The way the guy said, the way Kevin Costner says it, it
Was
sounds
it Scott-
exactly like Newman.
Right, what was his name?
Wayne Knight.
No.
And Numa Bertel.
No, where was Swati Patel? What film was Swati in? So this isn't fucking right at all. Put that in tomorrow's,
Razzle Dazzle. It's Board Gossip with Eastside Dave.
A little gossip, a little
How do you even spell Numa?
Oh my God! Oh my God! My God! My God! Oh my God! Oh my God! My God! My God!
How do you even spell Numa?
who cares how you spell it? It's not the same name.
It's different. A company that's selling Jesus action figures that talk, they got disappointed.
I want to get one of those.
They were disappointed when the Marines Toys for Tots program turned down a donation of 4,000 of the dolls.
They actually said this. I'm sorry, the Marines don't believe in Jesus.
So they said they don't know the religious affiliations of the children that would be receiving the gifts, so they don't want to hand out Jesus dolls.
I believe after they're done, they'll become Christians. Well, the kids that aren't Christians, why don't they just pretend it's a hippie?
What's going to happen is now the Marines have joined the war on Christmas, but against it.
Here's Adam. Adam, you're on first.
Wayne Knight appeared on Seinfeld during the 93-94 season.
Thank you.
Not the 91 season.
2 years before. Nothing fucking matters. There's no connection here.
It would, I think, make it even more amazing if he was.
Why don't you go home and start trying to put red string back and forth between every newspaper article and look for a connection and everything?
I'm going to, and I'm going to get the clip of Kevin Costner.
Why? You're not going to play it on this show.
Oh, well, then I'll play it somewhere else.
Good. Go play it somewhere else.
You're wrong. You're wrong and you're stupid.
Where are you going to play it?
Maybe thecosmiccircus.com.
You know where they're doing things, too, in San Francisco now at the Cow Palace.
I'll try that, then.
Here.
Cowbell.
Make sure that doesn't crack, too, or anything on the thing. Drive me crazy.
According to a new survey done by Lifetime, 67% of women say they have spied on their lover.
Oh, I got a new thing. 33% of women lie their asses off because they all do.
And 58% said they've spied on their kids.
All right, define spy.
It's things like going through like their boyfriend or husband's wallet, checking emails, just kind of like opening mail, that sort of thing.
I think it's close to 100%. I think every woman checks.
Claire goes through all my Post-it notes. Each and every one of mine. She goes through them. She sees phone numbers. She asks who this phone number belongs to. Who's this one? I always say it's Ron's alternate number. It's Fez's alternate
That's a lie.
I have to.
But you're not dating anyone. You can't get someone. I was with you one time where a hooker turned you down.
No, but I mean, even if they're like a female friend's phone
and a hooker turned him down just to talk. All right, what female friend's number do you have?
Like, for instance, a Winnie Cooper, I might have as a Post-it note on my dresser. And then
Claire's jealous of Winnie Cooper and you? Because I know you attempted to kiss Winnie Cooper more than once when you were drunk.
Well, yeah, that's an affectionate, it's like a handshake.
It was considered rape. As far as you went was considered pre-rape.
Well, it doesn't matter. She turned me down, so it's not. There's no story. But yeah,
you jacked off in your own pants. I still think that's too far. So she is jealous.
Yeah, of course. Just as the report says, she'll spy. She's jealous. They're very.
What about you, Johnny?
Dude, like, I kind of get pissed about it. There's a double standard to this, though. Because chicks do it, it's just a girl being a girl. But if a dude does it, he's a scumbag, he's a creep. Like, crazy shit like that.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, he's a stalker, then.
Yeah.
Well, she's a fucking stalker, too.
Yeah, but they never get labeled that, though.
Let's label them, then.
That'd be nice.
Let's start now, because if you do this shit, you're a fucking stalker. There's something wrong with you.
You can call them stalkettes.
So she's jealous of you.
Yeah. I'm a good catch, I mean, I know we make jokes and stuff, but I think of myself as a somewhat decent catch. And she doesn't want to lose Davy Mack, and I don't blame her.
All right, just take this back and say, who else would want this but you? It's a picture. I just got to If I said, officer, this is the man who jacked off in his own pants outside Winnie Cooper's house, everybody would go right to you.
I mean,
it's a very nice artist rendering.
Yeah.
There's no nose on that thing.
Now, Dave, do you...
That's not accurate at all.
I think it is. Human. I think it looks exactly like you. Lauren, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Marines not taking the Christ dogs for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Who doesn't celebrate Christmas that's not a Christian? Why don't they take the Christ dogs? Christmas is all about Christ, right?
All right, but no, here's the thing. I mean, you were a kid, right? Now, I grew up Catholic. I was a Christian kid. At Christmas, the last thing I wanted to get is a Christ action figure. Let's face it, this isn't fun. It's creepy and weird. So I think that's what the Marines were trying to say, but they didn't want to.
That's possible. I mean, you already have the nativity set, which is essentially,
Yeah, but you don't touch that, remember? You touch it, you're in big fucking trouble.
You always wanted to. Make the camels walk and stuff.
Obviously you did. So, Johnny, you've never been a woman who doesn't snoop?
Nah, hell no. You catch me doing, like, the weirdest shit. Like, I had a chick once go through my sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
That shit annoyed the fuck out of me. Like, you gotta put when you get a chick, I usually recommend just putting a password on all your electronics.
Smart. Earl, what about you? All chicks snoop?
Oh, of course. They'll go through your cell phone every time the phone rings, and you kind
Now, let me ask you three guys this. Have you snooped on your chick?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What do you do?
I just do the typical, I sit in my car outside, make sure, her bedroom light is off, and if I see it on, I get upset.
Okay, what about you? Because she might be up reading. What about you, Johnny?
Like, I guess the worst, I'll ask a chick, who was you on the phone with? That's about it, though.
Smart. Catch you by surprise with that.
Yeah.
What about you?
no, not at all.
Bullshit.
No,
you don't care.
No, I don't care. I really don't. I mean, she has a life out. I have a life outside of her, and she has a life outside of me.
So you wouldn't care if she was with another guy?
I would care, of course, but...
So you wouldn't check up on her?
But...
What if you had reason to suspect? Let's say you just had a feeling, Earl. Would you then start spying?
But that's the fucking thing. These women don't have a fucking... They don't do this because they're not suspicious. They do it because they are. So when you give in to that suspicious feeling, you've already fucking lost. Now you're the loser. Now you're the fucking weirdo. They can't help it. Mm-hmm. Now, it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen, like any kind of bad behavior. It happens, but you got to try your best to fucking curb it. You don't want to end up like this redheaded idiot, sitting outside someone's fucking house till 3 o'clock in the morning wondering what they're up to.
You know Eastside Dave is reading her emails. He does it here with Earl.
Now, Dave, when you're going to get the Pal Talk, right?
Yeah.
Would you permit her to use it when you're not home? Would you let her go on Pal Talk at night?
No. No, she's not. She's restricted from Pal Talk.
Because?
There's just too much naughtiness at Pal Talk for her.
What would you be on that one, Earl?
I would let her use it. Why not? Because, I mean, what is she going to do? You got to trust her at some point.
You got to have trust. You got to have faith. George Michael put it best. What about you, Johnny?
I'm saying in Dave's case, I don't know, because like somebody on Pal Talk might show that he fucked a dog.
Right.
Just right on the card. So he has something to lose in that case, but...
True.
Was licked.
Okay, whatever.
The thing is, it's a good point. Are you hiding her from other people or from yourself in your fucking past?
Mostly from myself, but there's other people, sure. She'll probably see other normal-looking people and say I could be with them.
Debbie, you're on Run and Fez.
Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Fezzy.
Hey.
Hey, listen, I think what Dave was doing when he said he was sitting outside her window to see if her lights are on, that's stalking. That's not snooping. That's more stalking than snooping.
All right, let me ask you this, Dave. Do you love her?
Yes, I do.
The only love that there is in the universe is unconditional. There is no conditional love. You're already making up conditions.
I didn't see it as conditions. I just wanted... There was just a string of doubt in me at a particular moment after we had an argument. Mm-hmm. And she said she's not doing anything tonight. And so I sat in my car outside her bedroom window just to make sure she wasn't going out. She wasn't coming back in. There was no funny business.
That'd be creepy?
Creepy.
Yeah. There's no other way around it but creepy. I mean, I don't want to be watched unless I fucking know. You know what I mean? If someone says, I'll meet you somewhere... But if you say to someone, I'm going to the bowling alley, and when you fucking go there, you see them on the other side of the bowling alley, that's fucking creepiness. Yeah. That's weirdness. Even if you're not doing anything, you're like, what the fuck are you doing here? I can't live like I'm in a fishbowl. Debbie, how about you? You ever do a little snooping, go through his wallet?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And you feel terrible when you do it?
Not at all.
So you are just as bad as Dave. Yeah. You're just as creepy.
I don't think so. I think what he did is kind of stalking. How long do you suppose he sat there for?
But you're doing the same thing. You're going through someone's wallet, their own personal stuff.
I mean, I had the decency not to invade any of her property or anything like that.
You're sitting outside her house. You're indefensible. I'm trying to say that Debbie has somewhat of you do. And I do think that we all have somewhat of it. But it's about our own fucking insecurities, not the other person.
I think it actually has to do to, like, the degree that you take it. Like, I once went out with a chick where she would actually count how many rubbers I had in my drawer.
Yeah.
And if, like, one was missing, she'd flip the fuck out.
She's a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
So sometimes I could jack in a rubber. What the fuck's it for you, maniac? Debbie.
Yes.
You're just as bad as Dave, huh?
I guess I am. Guilty.
Welcome to the club.
Bye-bye, honey.
Dave, have you ever gone through Westside's purse without her knowing?
Hell yes.
You just do it all.
Just want to check her checkbook. Make sure I don't see anything that I don't like.
You swear to God right now.
Yeah.
Swearing to your Catholic God.
Yeah. You know, I swear to Jesus. I swear to Jesus that I want to make sure she's not writing a check to some other guy. No, she's written me checks when I've been in debt. So, you know, she's a giving person. Maybe, especially this Blair fella.
Wait a minute, you're a gigolo. I had no idea. You live your life like a gigolo.
Sometimes, a guy needs a heater and I don't have enough cash, you know? Could I borrow?
Is this all because she sucked that one cock when you guys were broke up?
Absolutely.
If that didn't happen?
I was not a suspicious person before.
So since, like, recently you've been doing all this stuff?
Since 2003. But I am curbing it, actually, believe it or not. I haven't gone through her emails in months.
I do not like... I hate if anybody brings up to me of anything else. It just fucking drives me crazy. If someone says, did you, or where you at, that is enough to make me like, I'll fucking lose it right there. Do not fucking check up. Shane, you're on Fez.
Yeah, hey guys. Every girl that I've ever dated since after like high school has always done the same snooping thing, be it cell phone, wallet, email, whatever, and they're proud of it. They think, oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with me doing this, and then if you check out their cell phone to see if they've been texting somebody or whatever, you're a total creep. It's a total double standard.
Yeah,
Totally
it is
agree.
true. You know what? I'm going to agree with you there. I bet, like, if you were on, like, watching one of those women's shows, Tyler Banks or whatever the fuck their names are, if it was a woman going, and I went and checked his BlackBerry, everybody be clapping. But if it was like, he was outside my house in the car, everybody be like, oh my God, what a sick fuck. But they love it. They love it when a guy gets busted. All women are happy when one guy gets busted. She doesn't even have to know the fucking guy. And she's excited about it. Just crazy world we live in.
It's that same deal. Like, it was like, yeah, I took his credit cards and I maxed out all his cards. I'm like, isn't that stealing? Wouldn't that technically be stealing?
I fucking came home one time, I was living with this chick, and if she fucking destroyed it and ripped up fucking shit and they were all over, I fucking, next time I talk to her, I go, you think I give a fuck? You think it's not worth it to me to have you gone? I'd have put a match to that fucking place if it would meant you'd be gone. You've done me a favor. I don't want anything to fucking remind me of you. Of course, I still have some of the old fucking, knives and forks. I'm not going to throw shit away. But why are you so fucking angry? Then if you're this fucking angry now, you never were fucking happy. If you can get to that point.
You know, the funny shit, too, is, like, when chicks get mad, they break your shit.
Yeah.
But when dudes get mad, they usually break their own shit. That never made sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've broken chick shit before, though. Like, I threw a chick's boombox out the window once. She just got me mad.
All you fuckers have boomboxes up there, don't you?
Yeah.
That's like a fucking calling card.
Builds up the shoulder strength.
Yeah, nah.
Pete, you're on Fez.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Listen, I had the same thing. She's going through my email, my instant messages, and every single time it would happen, I'd be defending myself to, the bone and have to apologize and everything else. One time, I got the inkling that she was cheating on me. I opened up her diary and found out she did. I brought that up to her. She broke up with me. And then I went to some of my girlfriends and told them about it. They could not believe it. They were pissed at me.
Right.
Yeah.
Women hate whenever you fucking do anything like that.
Oh, God forbid you look at their diary. Jeez Louise.
First of all, what kinds of humans keeps a diary? What are you, so fucking special? You gotta write everything down like you're fucking Hemingway? You know what I want to do with my memories? Forget them. The memories I have now are like a fucking horror show. I'd go to a shrink to pay to get rid of these things. Every memory I have is just screaming. Just constant fucking screaming. Peg, you're on Run of Fez.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hey.
It gets obsessive, man. You once you find one number, then you track it on the internet. You can look it up. You can find out where they live, find out where they work, do a background check. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's plenty of tools to enable the stalker spire.
Oh, absolutely.
I say you only go by one thing, Peg. If the guy comes home at night and feels the need to wash the clothes that he's wearing, yeah, he might be fucking around a little bit. But before that, I don't think there's even a clue.
When you're paying the phone bill and you look down there, you can get online and use that number as your own account. You can set up your own thing with, like, certain companies who won't mention the name. You can say that you're them with that phone number. You can set up your own account. You can look right at their bill. You know exactly where they've been calling, how long they've been calling, track it back. It becomes compulsive. It's like an obsession after a while. You just track them down. It's like a sick fascination.
So you've done it, huh, honey?
Oh, God. Yes. I mean, like, yeah, it's bad. It's ugly. And then, knowledge is power, and the more knowledge you get on them, then, oh, yeah.
Just the opposite, honey. You're giving your power away. Because you've only got one fucking power in the world, and that's to be cool. Other than being cool, you've got nothing. So the moment that you're paranoid or you're angry and you're all involved, you're the fucking loser, too. You're just as bad as them.
You're right. I use the power of pink for good, not evil.
Yeah, I don't know, honey.
I love you.
That's the scariest fucking thing I ever heard. Hey, Tony, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ron, what's up? It's Tony Bagels.
Hey, Tony Bagels, what do you say, pal?
Hey, Tony.
Not much. Hey, Fez, how you doing?
Good, what can we do for you?
Well, Dave says he's got the decency to not invade Westside's private property.
Yeah.
But then he's talking about threatening of flushing down the Inno that we bought her,
right,
down into the toilet.
Have you given it to her yet, Dave?
I haven't seen it. No, I don't have it.
No, actually, I have it on my desk right now. Dave, you say you take advice from Ron. Maybe you can give us some advice. What clip should we put on it for?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Put the dog fucking clip on there.
Jelly clip.
Jelly clip belongs.
Put jelly.
Okay.
Put dog. Put blow-up doll. Put all my big sexual fucking things. Because I'll tell you what, Tony Bagels, I'm going to take I'm going to play it for her, and then we're just both going to chuckle our asses off, because you're not going to ruin our relationship. We're strong as fucking Rocket Gibraltar, baby.
You are not. You're fucking teetering.
Sure I am, Ron. But that's not the point. The point is I'm fucking ready to do this. I'm ready to lay my cards on the table, and you put every bad piece of shit on, I will play it for her.
Would you do it? Would you have her on the show and do it? Oh, please.
She doesn't want to come on the air. I asked her.
Is it because the one time she came in, she cried?
She cried. So I put that on the air, Tony
Well, that was
Bagels.
your fault.
Absolutely it was.
Was it his fault or mine for saying that she blew someone?
That she's a Catholic, and there are things called forgiveness, okay? So am I. She'll forgive me. And put whatever you want, honestly, because I'm going to play it for her.
You said you were going to come clean at the Pearl Jam concert? Oh, no, the GNR concert.
I told her about
Did
the
you?
dogs. Yes, I told her about the dog. She knows now about the dog, the jelly, and the blow-up doll. She knows about practically everything.
And the masturbation in every national park that you've been in?
She doesn't exactly know all that, Tony Bagels.
What
And
about
she
the
don't
lap
need
dance?
to.
Wait, what about the lap dance?
She don't know about that, Tony Bagels. And she don't need to.
The strip,
Okay.
trip to the
You
strip
better
club.
not get her pal talk, because she will hear
Mark
everything.
that one down. I'll put that one down on the list.
Listen, give her the Inno, okay? I want this to happen now. Give it to fucking Earl, and he'll give it to her because he's trying to sabotage me and Claire from day one.
Are you, Earl?
Earl. The hell are you talking about?
I can tell. He always is really talkative to Claire, in my opinion, quite flirtatious.
What? You're insane. You're absolutely...
He never is.
I say
he talks to me. He talks to me for 2 minutes.
Earl.
When Claire comes in, he talks to her for 7 minutes. I fucking timed it out on my watch.
You're that fucking nuts that you think Earl would steal your chick?
He tries to steal chicks.
Dave, you are a lunatic.
You really are.
I say hello and goodbye to Claire. That is all we do.
You were
Earl,
talking to
let
her
me
about
ask you
the
this,
picture.
Earl. Would you be honest, as a Christian, Have you ever jacked thinking about Claire?
Never. Ever. Ever.
Come on, I have.
Oh, Jesus, Mr. B.
Well, after that chef story.
Yeah, laugh it up, Fuzzball.
I have fucking had this thing that all the line cooks were lined up one after another. Sick, but I thought it.
It's a good one.
It hurts, though. You know, when you say things like that. Johnny's laughing it up and everything like that. Keep on laughing.
Then the other time that we were at Hooters, remember when she came over and had the celery stick and I was working it in and out of her mouth? I was fucking fantasized about that a little bit. Because remember what I said to her? What if this was a cock? How would that be?
I remember.
Show me how you suck. And she's like,
Oh, she
and now
knew.
I feel like that went too far. All right, thanks, Tony.
Hey, thanks. Take care, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye, Tony.
He's good people.
Yeah, he's great.
And this was another clip for the Inno.
Great.
Could you start and be nicer to the fucking callers?
I'll try to. Yes.
Can you do this
Yes, I
for
will.
me? Can you be a fucking decent person?
Whoever you want, I'll be nice to.
Turtle, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, pal.
Hey, it's Johnny. How you doing, buddy?
Chilling, bro.
All right.
Hi, Turtle.
Dave, you listening?
Yes.
You there, Dave?
Uh-huh.
Dave?
I'm trying to be nice here.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch cunt.
Come on, you promised me.
Fuckball.
You fucking promised me.
Hey, he's running out of material, huh?
That was a good one. To me, that was
what?
That was his best call yet. It was short. It was concise.
Fuck stick is what he is.
How do you be a fuck stick and a
stole
fuckball?
You stole that off him because he uses the fuck material. Earl, I want you to tell me the truth. Did you try to pick up his chick?
Never. Ever. With God as my witness, it
All right, let
hasn't
me
even
tell you this
crossed
story, 'cause
my mind.
You know I'm not a fucking good person, but I'm upfront about that.
Right.
But Earl comes back to me and he goes like this. Guess Claire's a little chilly in here. I turn around and her fucking nips are way up.
See,
and he
this is
fucking
what I'm
whispers
talking
to me.
about. Thank you for telling
He
me.
goes, I guess Claire's a little chilly.
That's great. That's great behavior, though.
Yeah.
That's not hitting on her. That's not hitting on her, huh? Jesus fucking blacks.
Where's that come from?
No, all right. I don't want to turn into a racial thing, but they'll.
It's already a racial.
White people are so scared.
Fucking hits on my
of
chick.
black
What
people.
matter what color skin he has?
And they talk about the Pixies and stuff, and they think I wasn't listening because I was in the back office doing some.
Were you talking about the Pixies with her?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Dave.
Wow, he's denying it all.
Pixies is the little code name he has for a breast.
I
She has
didn't know
tiny
that.
breasts. She has tiny breasts.
Pixie cups.
Well, yeah. So what? They're A's or whatever. Small B's. Well, I don't know. A's.
Small case.
They're nice.
Jim, you're on Run Fez.
How you doing, Ron? How you doing, Fez?
Good, buddy. What can we do for you?
I was just wondering if Dave sits outside the doghouse to make sure the dog's not fucking another dog.
Oh, man. That's bad.
That's great.
That's fucking bad.
Another Wackbag caller, I'm sure.
No, it wasn't. That one was from FBA.
Oh.
All right, 866-RUN-0-FEZ. 866-RUN-0-FEZ. Let's get back to where we were with this to begin with.
Yeah.
Earl's with your woman. Big deal. Let it go. We're all team here. I thought...
I got a lot of people I got to spy on now.
Like who?
Because I'll spy on her, but I will spy on Earl, just so ED knows in there.
Well, wait. You fucking snooped through his shit.
Yeah.
Because you were reading his emails about some girl that he was working
Right,
at.
because he's always trying to mack it with chicks, and that's when I started to suspect.
Why is that any of your business? A fucking hetero guy will try to fucking hook up with women.
Because Claire is in his Rolodex. Because I can feel it. I don't have any proof yet. But I can see when he's in there, now he's staring me in. I don't even call...
I'm staring at you because you're absolutely out of your skull.
You are fucking kind of crazy right now.
You are, no pun intended, you're red-faced. You are
All right, hold on.
insane.
And there's a little love shack over there. I know what's going on.
Look at me. Don't fucking give in to... And I'm being fucking serious. Breathe out. Shut your eyes. Just relax. And think to yourself that you're fucking in a relaxed place now. And just as you can visualize...
Okay.
Earl's big black cock going right into your girlfriend.
It's not helping.
And she's going to have finally been pleased.
That's not...
I'm so used to that fucking tiny white pixie stick he tries to please me with. Finally, I got your big African cock making me feel like a woman.
No. That didn't help at all. Not exactly the visual.
There's Earl, just fucking bringing it in.
Fucking disgusting.
Finally, she's pleased. Finally, she's filled.
He walks in the room like he's Walt Clyde. Just gliding in and shit.
That's right.
Gliding?
Yes, like Walt Frazier.
Hell yeah. Oh, you fuck number 10?
Yes.
Bitch.
Pat, you're on my face.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, buddy.
Hey, my wife asked me one time to look at her diary, and that was some sick shit, man.
Did it turn you on a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Some guys are into that in a big, big way. Some guys dig
Yeah.
it. Now, I know a guy, I'm not going to say who he is. Let's just say he had his own TV show at one point in the 90s. Everything's going good in his life. He's with this fucking nice girl. He goes into her diary, reads all these fucking things about this other guy. How much she misses this guy, how much she wants to be with him. She thinks about him every day. He don't fucking say nothing. He does a fucking whiteout over every time the guy's name. He writes asshole, fuck face, whatever. He never says the word to her. She fucking reads her diary later and sees all that has been fucking edited
Wow.
for TV.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, the relationship was over.
Still.
Sometimes you'd rather not know all those secrets. Just forget about it, Dave. Forget about it. No, not that, you fucking idiot.
All right.
Forget about Earl trying to take your chick, because he could take her.
$1, girl, you're on my fez.
Hey, boys, how you doing?
I'm okay.
I think that Dave has a little bit of a guilty conscience, and that's why he's going through all his stuff, all through her stuff, because he's probably done some stuff that's wrong. You know, most of it, but he's probably done more.
You know, that is true, that normally a person who does stuff is a little more paranoid than a person who doesn't. That's my philosophy. That's why when I find myself paranoid, I try to take responsibility for it. Say, this is my fault. This is not the way I want to act.
I go into the paranoid well, and I stay there. And I figure, yeah, everybody's out to get me, including God.
Yeah, but this is a whole different thing here, Fezzy. You can't blame that person, you know. What do you got there, Dave?
Oh, we got the Dr. Steve cake, right, from Harry and David's.
The red velvet cake?
Yep.
Jay Moore was telling me how delicious this is. He's a big, big fan of it.
Oh, my God, it smells amazing. And I haven't even opened up the plastic.
But Dr. Steve is our best listener. Dr. Steve and Turtle right now, 1 and 2 in my book.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
You don't really like Turtle.
No, I don't care for him
You
at all.
gotta take the paper off the sides, Dave. We're not animals.
I don't care for Turtle that much.
There's the thing right there. Why are you afraid of it? You hand it over to Johnny. Turn around the other side. There it is. See
There you
that?
go. Just peel that off.
Peel that, and everything's great.
Earl, can we get the Dr. Steve song?
Yeah, I
Say
love that.
thank you.
Dr. Steve song.
Oh. I'm getting the satellite of love.
Oh, look at this.
It's early today, huh, Earl?
Yeah, we ran a little long today.
Why you pull it off so fucking fast? You took some of the icing off. You fucking maniac.
Incoming.
I'm fucking pissed off at you.
You're destroying Dr. Steve's cake.
Put the icing back on, eh?
I don't want you touching it, retouching.
You're not getting any.
Johnny was taking care of everything. Now you're throwing it out. I'd rather fucking scrape it myself. Oh, you fuck. Seriously, I'd have punched your neck. Alright, another show destroyed.
Thank you, Dr. Steve.
Tom, you're on Run Fez.
Hey.
Yeah.
We talked Claire into showing her tits.
On Pal Talk? Yeah, let's do that, Dave.
Pal Talk.
No. She's not going to be appearing on Pal Talk.
I bet Earl could.
No, my wife had a kid, and she got mommy boobs now, and I kind of like the B cups.
Perfect for you then. You'll love it.